Don't believe everything you see on the internet. Hey there, friends. Welcome to the Better Postpartum Podcast. I'm your host, Angel Swan, crunchy mom, coffee addict, and postpartum doula turned new mom coach. This podcast is your audio guide to not just surviving, but thriving during those early newborn days. If you want to care for yourself, your household, and your baby with confidence, grab your earbuds because this is the only podcast that you need. So what do you say? Should we get started with today's episode? Let's do this. All right, guys, before we get into the show, I'm going to read a review. Not going to say their name because they do wish to remain private, but this review says, "My true angel." Y'all, Angel personally helped me through my miscarriage this past December. Not only does she give excellent advice and tips for current moms, but she has the tools to understand and help you work through the trauma and pain you deal with as well. She is well-rounded, loving, and ultimately here for you in whatever facet you may need. Do yourself a favor and don't skip out on this podcast. Thank you so much. You know who you are, and I appreciate you. All right, guys, let's get into the episode. So, listen. Beware of programs that promise you the same result for everyone. This isn't what I had originally planned to talk about today, but after chatting with some moms in a Facebook group, I felt like this episode needed to be put out into the world right now. So, here's what happened. A mom posted to a group asking for advice to help get her baby on a schedule. And she asked if taking care of babies was all it's cracked up to be. And I was really shocked because taking care of babies just in my mind had like a really good reputation. I have never gone through that particular program, but I don't know, like it seems like it's done a really good job of like protecting its name on the internet. But so many moms hopped on that thread to warn her against using that particular program because they felt like it's a modified version of the cry it out method. And while I can't speak to this because I haven't taken the program, I can tell you that the program boasts that it works 100% of the time for all babies. And this claim is just false. So here's why. All babies are different. Okay, you cannot expect all babies to tolerate the same sleep training tactics, and you can't expect sleep training to work for all babies. It definitely didn't work for us. So while I don't want to completely slam any particular program, I also don't want to endorse it because I feel like they're making some really definitive claims that they cannot back up. They definitely, don't get me wrong, there are definitely some really awesome success stories, some really happy parents out there, but there are also a lot of really confused parents out there who are like chatting on internet forums because they cannot figure out why this program isn't working for their babies. They just cannot figure it out. They like, I've gone through all the modules, I've done all the things that they told me to do, and it's still not working. So what I do want to tell you is that you can get your baby on a consistent routine, but that daily schedule is definitely going to look different for everyone. And it's going to change as your baby gets older and goes through like developmental leaps and milestones. So, you know, that you can definitely get your baby on a routine. I just don't think that saying that there's like a one size fits all approach is a really good way to go about it. I think that's really misleading and really confusing, and is preying on new parents who don't know any better. So I really this is the main message I wanted to get out to you today because, you know, not all babies are going to take a pacifier. My daughter didn't. She was like, heck no, full body gag. What are you putting in my mouth? So the pacifier, that tactic is not going to work for all babies. Not all babies are going to tolerate being put down. Some will, some are happy, some are really high maintenance. It's a spectrum, right? Some babies will literally scream until they are hyperventilating. So yeah, that was my baby. Hi, hello. My daughter did that. I literally thought she was going to pass out because she would hyperventilate from screaming so much when I tried And trust me, when I say I tried sleep training, I did give it such a valiant effort, you guys. I did it. I would make my husband go and do it. Like we did it, right? And it did not work. Like there was no chill. It was 0 to 100 for Jenny. And then I just like, maybe I'll get into that another day, but like sleep training methods in general don't work the same for all babies. But you know what does work is guiding your baby to be on a routine that is consistent and flexible at the same time without putting them on a rigid schedule. Because putting them on a rigid schedule is not the answer. Trust me. You need to feed your baby when they're hungry. You need to let them sleep when they're sleepy. Okay. So, and a rigid schedule just doesn't allow for that. And I know I've talked a lot over the last few weeks about like my tried and true methods for getting babies on a schedule. And I kind of figured like, why not take that one step further and give you all a 3-day challenge to help you get your baby on a routine? And you're probably like, wait a minute though. Didn't you just say that one method doesn't work for all babies? And yes, I did say that. But you see, my method is super flexible and it doesn't require you to force your baby to fall asleep on their own if they're not ready to do it. Jenny just turned 2. And she literally just now at age 2 is able to put herself to sleep by herself. I have tried it many, many times since she was a newborn, and I've given it a valiant effort. And it has taken us 2 years, and now she's finally able to do it. So again, my method is super flexible, and I fully endorse baby wearing. I practice gentle attachment parenting. So I'm all about baby wearing. You can rock your baby to sleep. I'm all about being flexible when you're guiding them along in their routine. The whole point here is you're guiding them to be on this routine. They will not be able to do it without you. So it really does take effort and knowledge on your part to make this happen. So this challenge that I've created is called Get Your Baby on a Schedule in Just 3 Days. And if you want to join, you can head to my website, angelswan.com, and the sign up form is right at the top for you. Again, my website is angelswan, that's SWON.com, and that sign up form is right up at the top. And remember, if you get into this challenge and you have questions or like something about it just isn't working, this is a brand new program that I'm putting out there. And it might need tweaking, right? And I want your feedback. So please, you can always send me a DM on Instagram. My handle is at angel.swan, SWON. Or you can send me an email. You can reply right back to the emails that I'll be sending you over the course of 3 days. Or you can just send an email straight to my email address. It's angel@angelswan.com. And I will be happy to help you out. I want you to reach out to me. That is a way for us all to grow, right? But seriously, this method that I've been using works for all of my clients because it is flexible. It allows for things to change. It allows for you to rock your baby to sleep. It allows for you to let your baby sleep on you or put them down in a crib if they're ready to do that. So if you want to join that, get your baby on a schedule in 3 days, you can join on my website, angelswan.com. And one last thing, remember that I'm running a giveaway for you to win an awesome 6-in-1 diaper bag backpack. So I am trying to grow this show. My goal is to be in the top 10 of the parenting category on Apple Podcasts. So in order for you to enter this giveaway, you are going to leave me a 5-star review, written review. So you leave the 5 stars, leave me a little love note on Apple Podcasts. I want you to take a screenshot of your review and then head over to Instagram. When you get to Instagram, you're going to follow me at angel.swan and share your screenshot to your Instagram stories and make sure you tag me at angel.swan. Otherwise, I won't see it. And then I will be announcing the winner on September 1st. If you are the kind of person who wants written instructions on how to enter the giveaway, because I am that kind of person, so I figured I'd put that option out there for you. You can always go to my website, angelswan.com, and there's a pop-up on like every page for the giveaway, so you won't miss it. Or you can just go straight to the giveaway page. It's angelswan.com/giveaway for details to enter. Good luck to you, and thank you all for your support. Your reviews mean so much to me, and it really, really helps me grow the show so that I can keep helping moms just like you. This is my mission, to have a better postpartum, and I really couldn't do it without you, so thank you. And that is all that I have for today. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for listening to the Better Postpartum Podcast. Here's what I want you to do next. If you loved what you heard today, would you do me a giant favor and leave me a written 5-star review? Those little love notes that you leave are the perfect way to thank me for putting out these episodes just for you. Seriously, it would mean the world to me. Next, take a screenshot of the episode you're listening to right now and share it on your Instagram stories, and make sure you tag me at angel.swan. That's SWON, so that more moms can find this podcast and hopefully get the advice and encouragement they need to truly thrive with their babies. And don't forget to come back every single week for more nuggets of wisdom and truth bombs about the early motherhood journey. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.